What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another reaction video. And today we're gonna be reacting to, let's see, what's his name? Give me a second. I gotta see what his name is.
This is
I
it.
seen him. I
This is
seen
the
him
month
before.
where I make a run at it.
Riley Coleman. I tried to make 30,000 in 30 days trading futures. All right, can check out his
I
video.
am going to try and
See if he can make 30,000 in 30 days, man. I seen him before though. He be doing like he'll test out people like Discord groups, paid mentorships. He be doing all kind of random stuff, bro. I like his channel, I like his videos and stuff, but we finna see if he can make it 30,000 30 days trading futures. Alright, y'all be sure to like the video, comment down below if y'all got any reactions y'all want me to react to. But yeah, and like I said, we finna be dropping more videos. So we gotta get it out there, man. We gotta get out there so we can be recommended and let more people see what GFT trading is. Okay,
this
let's
is
get
it.
to it.
This is the month where I make a
I'm gonna
run
try
at
not to
it.
pause
I
a
am
lot
going
because
to
it's a
try and make
30-minute video. Ooh,
$30,000 in 1 month
30-minute
trading
video.
by
So grab your
tripling my
popcorn, relax.
trading size. Once you can consistently make money with a smaller amount, all you need to do to make more money is increase your size. So that's what I'm going to do this month. I'm going to show you every trade I take, walk you through every part of the process, good or bad. Keep you updated on any changes I make and how adjusting
So he
to
ain't
these
trying to.
changes
He
increases
not
the
trying to
value to me
increase
and my trading.
the risk and reward. He just trying to increase size. That's
Account,
it.
and then I'm just going to
Okay, I
have
get it.
my target somewhere up here
That's
at the
cool.
open.
He
Yeah,
said
this
target
graph doesn't look
somewhere.
great just because the ES is just kind of
He just
continuing
said
lower.
somewhere
If
in the
the ES
open.
was going to bounce, it would have done it right here. Now, risk reward wise, I think it's still just, it was a decent looking
I thought
trend,
he was gonna do
50-50 kind
like
of thing.
all two
And
to
I think
ones
50-50
and
would have
then
been
just
a great,
increase size for
risk
30 days.
reward, but knocked out. Looks like it's just going to continue lower. So I lost over $5,000 this week. I've never lost that much money in trading before in 1 week. It's because I made a lot of dumb mistakes. I just
I
sized
wonder
up
if he's
and I
using a
realized
real
when you
account
size
or a
up, the money
prop
is a lot
side.
more intense, and so you're way more likely to revert back to some dumb mistakes you made. On Monday, I got in
I
way
mean, is he
too
using a
early.
prop
I
account
didn't wait
or a real
for
account?
a really good spike and flush lower, kind of a final fake out that I really find way more high probability. And I, instead had some FOMO. Thought, oh, what if I jump in right here and or I don't jump in here and I wait for a better setup and I miss out on a trade. And now I'm thinking, well, if I miss out on the trade, that's 3 or 4 or $5,000. That's a big key I need to not do. The second one is betting against really strong momentum. As a reversal trader, I'm
Trends.
always betting counter
He said
trending
strong
away,
momentum, strong
but I
trend.
always try and make sure that the trend is clearly over and has high chance to be done and looking to reverse. But I've noticed over time is that when there's a really strong momentum move, that it doesn't reverse right away. A lot of the time, it takes time for that momentum to work itself out. And so I know in those spots that it's better to just not take a trade there and know that it's less likely and less probable. And instead, I jumped in
This
and
was a
took
good
the
entry
trade.
right here. If he was, well, dang, it didn't turn it off soon. I tried to point at it.
The
But it was a
third
good
one
entry on the side.
was betting against the big picture trend. Because it looks like it has momentum potential. Of course, it could not, but the risk of waiting too long is just it just goes without me. What is the trend over the past couple days, past couple weeks? And I took a trade in gold. It had a nice move up into a resistance
I mean,
level,
that's a good
but
breakout though.
I thought going
He
into
just
that
needed to
day
move
that the
his
major trend
stop loss on
was to
profit.
the upside. And so it was more likely that once it hits that resistance level, it's just going to maybe slow down for a minute, but it's going to continue higher. And I tunnel visioned, looked at, the micro trend and thought, well, it looks like, it's giving me some micro patterns and signals that it could reverse. It started to reverse, but really did a fake out to the downside and then shot higher again because that big picture trend
I
came
think
back
he
in
need to
once again
start
and
just
once it
moving
had
his
a
stop
pullback.
loss
And
into
so those are
profit. That's
three
all.
big
If we
lessons I
gonna
need
counter
to
trend.
use going into this week. I'm going to make a piece of paper on my desk so I can tangibly focus on the key major mistakes I think I commonly make
We
now,
said need a strong
especially when the
confirmation,
size is
can't be
bigger. And
strong,
so
short,
hopefully I can
momentum or
avoid those dumb
reverse.
mistakes and make some money going
No
into
betting
this
against
next
the
week.
major trend. Okay. That's some decent
Your
rules.
future is at your fingertips.
Ninja
Take
traders.
advantage of the flexibility
Y'all some
and
haters.
diversity of futures
Get
trading
that
with
paper.
NinjaTrader, the
Run
number
it
one
up.
rated futures broker.
Get them bucks.
Start
But I like the potential to go
I rock with
lower.
Ninja
I'm
Trader, y'all.
just gonna enter in and then I can explain it in a
And
second.
I ain't no sponsorship for a paid ad.
So big picture,
We ain't on that level
the
yet.
market is bullish, and so it's had this
Yep.
massive move up.
Bullets.
But it's also hitting this trend line. And I want to see. I kind of need to see how it
I ain't
reacts to this
never
previous
did that
high.
before. I don't be putting
Part of me feels
trend
like I'm
lines
going
like
against my
if it's an
rules a
uptrend,
little
I don't
bit
put a trend
of
line on top.
really
Then if it's a
strong uptrend.
downtrend, I don't
Just
put
trying to
no
look at
trend
this,
line
see
on the
if I
bottom.
want
I
to
put it on
move my
the
stop
opposite
down.
side.
I don't think yet. I think I want to move my stop down if it starts to
Just the reason I
inch
don't
up.
do that is because
Just because of my lack of
if I'm in an
confidence or
uptrend,
my
I don't. Why would I
upsetness
want to
with
put a ceiling
myself
on my stuff?
or
You know,
frustration of myself of kind
I
of
wanted to keep going higher.
I don't
That's
know,
why I
feeling
don't
like I
put no
broke my
trend
rules a
on it.
little.
Then if I'm in a downtrend, I'm not gonna put a trend line at the bottom because I wanted to keep going down.
Okay, well, small loss on that.
What are you looking at? Down 350.
Okay, so
Okay.
after breaking my rules for a couple days, I have
I think he needs to start
received
put a
kind
rule.
of what
Put your
directions I
when
think
you up
in
500,
trades I
put
want
stop loss at
for
200.
each
Something.
market. I'm gonna get long.
Cause he keep letting it come
I'm a little
completely
nervous.
reverse
ES is
on.
hitting highs, but I'm gonna get long here. Big picture is aligned. There is a nice bottoming pattern with a flush here. Downtrend into this area isn't crazy.
Order filled.
Alright, he in the
Initial
buys.
target will definitely be
I
there.
ain't I ain't
And
gonna
just
say
kind
I
of
ain't
see
mad at the
how
buys. I already seen the close
things get
above them
going
highs
here.
though. Not just a wick. See? That's why I said I already seen the close above. The wick above gave some initial thought, but you gotta see a close above that
Really
one.
gross.
Dang, he down dang almost two
I'm gonna
bands
go long on this.
already.
The idea that it's basically
He
fake
didn't trade
lower,
Wednesday.
and it's gonna continue and break this.
That was the trade he was
Higher
looking
with a
for, huh?
trend, and this is just a
Was that it
fallback.
down there? Oh
And
my bad, I'm pointing with my finger
instead,
like
I'm
y'all can
looking
see it.
for
Was this it
a
down here
reversal
where he
here.
initially tried to get in? Like somewhere here or something? Or
Order
this one, this
filled.
might be a different chart. Never mind. So he riding the uptrend. At least he
I'm gonna
following the trend.
time this
I'll
a
say
little more
that.
because I don't want to
He
get knocked
following the
out on a
trend.
spike. With just the idea that this market is very
I'm glad he
volatile and
following
has
the
the
trend.
potential.
At least following the trend. That's the good part he done did. Dang. He was up like 1,300, man. Ain't no way. I'm saying stop
Order
loss at
filled.
500, $600 in the green, bro.
Big
We is
picture
not about to
behind it,
let
I
no
think I'm
12,
starting to get
$1,300 trade go
potential
away like that.
wise, but I'm also
Unless he
nervous
did
that
it
this
in
is
like
just a
one
little
second. That's the only way.
retracement here.
I think he
So I'm
losing
just
on
gonna
purpose.
get
Gotta be. He gotta be losing on purpose, bro. I done seen him do
just gonna push that
videos
5 minute for now
doing
because
signal
it's
groups and
just
stuff. I
choppy.
know he picked
I
up
mean,
some
it's either
type of
gonna knock me
knowledge.
out or it doesn't, right? Yeah, I'm trying to in some spots since the market's been so trendy is looking for some of these
But I don't know
reversals
though,
to
because the
fail
type of language he be
where it
using,
has a
talking
strong
about
uptrend, it hits a level, needs to pull
momentum and
back and starts to make some
what
nice
he
price
said. What he
action and
said
go
earlier
higher
instead
to
of calling
continue that
a
uptrend.
trend line
This
and
one,
stuff, he
I
said
don't know. I think I forced
momentum
this one a little
something.
bit. I think
I
in
don't know what he
better
called it.
spots, the better signal is when it hits this level and starts to chop a little bit versus this was chopping too long. And so it might just go into a chop fest. Pretty gross.
It is choppy. He is in the choppy part. Dang. He gotta be losing on purpose. Gotta be, bro. Cause ain't no way, bro. You that much in profit. You ain't not once said, let me move my
So
style
I'm
off in the
down over
profit.
11K in the last 2 weeks, and I've never been down that much money before, and it feels emotional, and I feel like a failure, and I've kind of
I hope
lost
he using
confidence in my ability
paper
to execute
trading.
my trading strategy. It's not the strategy that's losing me money. It's the fact that
I hope
every
he
day I'm
paper
going in
trading, man.
focusing
'Cause
on the money
he
and
playing.
not focusing on the process and not focusing on being patient of when to take a trade that aligns up with my strategy versus you know oh there's a potential trade here
Man,
and
come on, I ain't trying
jumping
to hear
in.
all that.
Recenter will be
Get
there.
back to
The
the
size
trade.
the size is so big now where it could be like 10
He
to
did all
3 to
that
9
boo crying. Come on, bro.
if I based
We
on my
want to see you
strategy, not
trade.
if I go in next week. So
Come
it's just
on, bro.
in
That's
this
why
strategy if
that's
I
why the
go
video
in
30 minutes
and
long. He know
take
all
risks
that
that I
talking.
want because
Come on,
really
bro.
nerves now and
I mess
long
with you, Riley, but
and
come on, dog. We here to watch the trade.
Introducing TZ1, the
All
one
that
trading
talking.
platform you'll ever need. Fast,
That's probably how folks
flexible,
feel when they watch my
efficient.
stream. They be like, boy,
Built for
you be
buyers.
talking, bro. We need to go trade. I be getting on trading. Watch the stream. I'm gonna have to start
okay,
time
let's get
stepping
this
this for
train
y'all though.
rolling. It is
Who don't want to hear me talk?
fresh week. I am going
We
into
be
this
getting
week
on
with the
trade.
idea of I'm trying to just execute my strategy how I see fit and be super patient. A win is,
Right now the
if
shorts in
my trade and
control with
strategy
a
really shows
micro.
up versus trying to take trades and make money in the market.
But
The
overall, this
ES and the NASDAQ are not
pushing up.
aligned, which doesn't look good for trading, either of them. Usually I like to have them kind of be
Yeah, when they not
aligned
aligned,
together
it's
versus
not
when
good
it's
to
more like
trade.
they
I
do
learned my
something.
lesson.
Took a quick break, but
Um, last week was like
ES
my
is
first
just
time seeing
choppy.
them not really
NASDAQ got a
aligned.
little spike at the
Well, I ain't
open.
gonna say I learned my
Just
lesson because
choppy.
honestly, I think I ended up
I'm just
making
gonna call it a
money.
day.
I just ain't
See
make a
how it
lot
goes
of money
back.
that day.
No need
That's
to
all.
push it when there's really nothing going on.
When it's not aligned, that junk, heck no. Y'all
It's
want
been a
them
nice
moving the
higher low
exact same way.
off of this area I've looked for. It's a double bottom, head and shoulders, I mean, off of this previous high here. Nice bounce there, and then a bounce here. So that's pretty dang good structure. The only thing is I feel like my intuition is kind of saying that this is, it's already had two big moves for the day.
Order filled.
If he can come take that high, he good.
And I'm just nervous about
Uh
this single
oh, if
trade
it
just
take that high,
because it is a little later than I normally take a trade, and it feels
let's see if
like
it take that
things
high.
could be getting choppy. But also, I'm just nervous because I'm scared about the
Uh
outcome,
oh,
with
now you just
three
need to
resistance
close,
here.
close pass.
But again,
It
it's
close
nice to take
pad,
a nice
bro.
solid
Bring your style loss
bounce.
up to
That's what I'm
at
really
least
focusing
a
on.
hundred
It's
dollars,
not about the
something.
trade outcome, it's about the process of
Ooh,
executing when
if it
it's
close
following
past
through
there.
strategy and pushing through that nervousness and emotion.
Dang, dang, he killed. Oh snap!
That could be a break of this trend. Now, I need to see a couple candlesticks and see
I
if
ain't
it
gonna lie,
is. But I think at this point, I'll
he
move my stop
maybe
loss
he can
up to
have
here
that
at
his style
least
loss be
and
like that
really be kind of upset to get out here.
because I ain't gonna lie, I can't risk that much. He was
Getting out
down
here still happy
2,000,
with how I
but it
traded
came
it. Like
all
I
the way back his
stayed in
way
it.
though. So
Getting it out somewhere up here would have just been, I think, kind of, I don't know, more emotional and just because the trend was still in play. There was no reason to get out based on the charts until now. So still a nice trade. Nice to get
I
a
agree with him. That's a good
close,
stop loss he had. That was a
but
good stop
bummer
loss
that,
right there.
to get knocked out
Good
here
job, my
as
boy.
previously
Good
going. It looks
job,
like it could
bro.
just knock out
That
and
was a
then
good stop loss.
reverse, but that's the signal I'm going with, and I'm gonna call it a
I
day on
agree.
it.
Yeah, he getting to that money. He getting to that money now.
Gold is potentially getting that pullback I'd like. I actually think I would get long here on this.
I ain't gonna
It's come
freeze him.
up and it's done a
Cold
50%
down, y'all.
pullback.
It's winter time,
It's gone past that
November.
actually, and if it pulls back and breaks higher, I think that's a good. It's just a really good sweep lower. It's kind of nerve wracking getting in on this volatility.
Yeah, I don't
Order
know. All
filled.
that chop right there,
I'd
I take it
like
to the top of the
to
chop,
the
but that's
long
it.
side.
Yeah, I like the long to the top to the
Okay,
chop.
definitely some whipsaws here on gold. That's kind of spooky, but held through the pullback I want, and that's what I'm looking for.
If he get that breaker button high, he good, but it just look choppy right in this area. That's what I'm saying. It look too choppy, bro.
Dang, so out of
I'm
break
looking at
even,
all
not
this.
at break even,
I'm like,
loss.
bro, I took it.
Really
I would have
thought
took
that
my
break even was
trade.
gonna look good. Seven
Dang, I ain't gonna
contracts
go
on
back. I ain't
Friday.
gonna go
I'm
back.
most
But I would
excited
have
to
took my
see.
trade to the top for that consolidation. It got out. I won't even been looking to
Not a
take them
good
highs
play. I
all the
like this
way.
on a 5 minute. Just using that 1 minute as an entry signal, and a 5 minute looks really good.
Oh, it's cold. And I'm still
But
waking
again,
up,
I'm not
man.
gonna touch it. I don't want to get out just because I'm scared.
Shorts.
The big picture is a nice signal. We could pull up a little bit more, make a new high on the ES, and then start to sell off.
That's the one thing I say with his trade. He not waiting on he not waiting on them to like break all the way
Okay,
out.
not on
He
that
it's like he
trade.
trying to get in before they even break out or go his direction. Like that can be good and that can be
So that's
bad
down to week
because
three, and I am
it can be
still
good because you probably can
firmly in the
get the
hole.
best entry ever
But going
because
through
people
this
ain't even got
process,
in
I've
there yet.
realized, and
But it can be bad
kind of
because
after
you ain't
week
wait on
two,
it to
just
actually break the
in
trend
that
or
motion
whatever if you trying to
spiral
take that reversal.
and this week I feel
And
like
it
I've started to
it
right
don't
the
mean it's
ship.
finna break
Maybe
out
not the
right just
results
because you
yet,
got in.
but I've started
It's
to
like he kind of got to
refocus
wait on more
on
confirmation.
the important parts of trading. And this week I've done a lot better job.
Come on.
Need
Come
to kind
on. We ain't doing
of
all
focus
that.
on
Come on.
strategy and my
Come on. Come
trade
on. Come on. Come on.
long because I
Alright.
have more money.
Week 4. What he
And so
did.
I don't really know if I'll take much of a trade today. I don't plan on trading very
Hey, man, I need
much
to put
because I had my
coat
50K
on.
ultra marathon over the weekend. I am completely exhausted.
It felt like I tried hundreds of meal prep solutions before I found Factor. Let's be real, Factor's menu is way healthier than the competition. Their chefs actually know what they're doing. Every
Oh,
meal
let
is
me skip
balanced
this.
and
My
built to
bad.
support my goals.
My bad, y'all. I'm just sitting there looking.
Trading a long
10
time
miles?
today
Oh, he
is
did 10
not going to be a
miles?
smart thing because I won't make good decisions.
What's the most miles
If
I
I
ever
sit
did
here
in a
my
day? I
T
think I
workout,
probably did
I pretty much
like,
always stand when I'm trading. Standing
not
on my legs right
jogging,
now just doesn't work
but
very
most
well.
miles.
So I wanted to show up to the markets today and
I
kind of
probably did
see what
about
was going
12.
on.
Something
Take
like that.
a trade if it sets up really perfectly, but if it's kind of in that middle ground where we are right now, where it's like middle of the range, not a high probability level. Um, there's just no point in forcing things.
So what are you looking for? Oh, he trying to get in
There's no really strong
a
read,
buy?
and so I'm just gonna call it. There's no reason to try and force anything.
He took all the loss. He's scared to trade at this point. That would look like he's scared to trade.
I think that's a good enough signal there for me. And again, with the Nasdaq having the ability to really spike higher here,
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in. Nice
Let's see.
confirmation on the
Break
ES
that
so
high.
far. Still hasn't confirmed that's broken that, but I'm just gonna let this play out.
Oh, I thought that was his
I like
chart.
the entry. It's following my timing, my strategy,
I thought that
head and
was his
shoulders
chart.
here. And I was waiting till both kind of aligned.
But look, you
Just
doing head and
nervous,
shoulders. Ain't you supposed to wait
especially
on to
with
break the neckline?
this still, I don't know, kind of selling off here. Had this downtrend.
You know what I'm saying? If you doing head and shoulders, you supposed to
Ideally,
break
I
the
should really
neckline
have my stop below here.
before you get in. He got in
Talks me
way
out
too
there,
soon.
but I mean, I figured that hey, it's either gonna go up or it's gonna fail here.
Well, I don't know why. I just feel like he's faking this,
I
man.
think I
Ain't
made
no
some
way he
good
losing this.
discipline moves this
I
week
done seen that
in
man
terms of jumping
go
off
through
when
so
I
many
wasn't,
people,
sure,
channels
and
and
essentially just
pages,
getting more aligned with
and like
how I should be trading my strategy, and
copy trading
that's
them.
the whole goal of trading. For me, going through
I just feel
adjusting
like
to each
he would have
side.
caught
Now, I
a couple
haven't really
more
gotten a
trades.
win yet, which is really frustrating and rough. Which causes
But you know
kind
something,
of
he ain't. I'm gonna say
not
this.
having to
He
fall back
had a
into that
couple trades
emotional
he could have
spiral,
won.
but trying
The TP
to
was too
limit that
far,
and
and he
stay
wasn't
on the
moving
right
his
side
stop
of
loss.
things,
That's what it
being
is.
patient and knowing that it will come and that I don't need to
TP
adjust my
too far and
strategy.
not moving
The
the stop
market's,
loss. Cause
been
he
tricky right
probably
now in
coming up
terms of
right
making
now.
huge
Cause he had a
moves,
couple
and
trades. He was up two,
that
three
triggering
thousand,
FOMO,
but
a
then
really
let it
tough
come
trading
straight
week,
to
and I only took
negative.
one loss. So that's a huge improvement on what was happening before. I'm going to trade next week and hopefully come into next week and at the end of the day, like I am 2 wins away from being break even. That's what I have to remember. I don't need
2 wins away from
that
break
many
even.
trades to make a lot of money with this strategy.
Oh, Barry could TP so high. I
Okay,
might
coming
say,
into today,
dang, he
taking
like down
trades
like
all in
9 bands,
TC,
ain't it?
and so it helps me to get back into the swing of things by visualizing what I want to do, reminding myself how my strategy works, and what I'm looking for. You know, what is that
That man
repeatable
can
thing
talk,
that
boy.
I'm
I ain't gonna
looking
lie.
for?
Come on,
Market hasn't opened yet. Got
dang,
7:30 my time is
I
when it
ain't talking.
opens, and then other couple
I like
windows I
them
like
shorts.
7:45 and
If
8.
it close below
These
that
are my
low,
two spots where I want to see it come down in reverse. If
I
it's
like them shorts.
either way at those timings,
If it
that's
close
kind of lines up
below,
with what is repeatable for me versus I find, going into the market and just trying to enter in randomly just does not work very well.
but them shorts
So
went
what I would
crazy.
like
He
for a
would have
look,
got
now that
paid
it's
if he took
broken the
them
lows,
shorts.
I would want a head and shoulders
He should have took them
to go
shorts.
along here. Because otherwise,
He should have took them shorts.
it's way more likely that we
I
just,
would have took them
especially for the
shorts. He
NASDAQ
should have took
here,
them shorts.
is
We
come up
all
here,
taking
test
shorts.
this, and just continue lower.
And it be five
Because we're
back
going to be
there, I know.
bouncing off of a support level. Now, we could just be doing a failed breakout of the overnight lows here. But big picture, we could just be in a downtrend that's going to
Hanging
continue lower
cold, boy.
here.
I'm gonna rub my arm. Yeah,
I like this to the upside. I really want to see. I'm nervous that I'm
a
just gonna.
close above,
Order
bruh.
filled.
It's just gonna pump me in and then
I'm
rip
about to say,
lower. But I
wait on
think
the
I'm just
close
gonna get
above.
long through that nervousness because it's made a nice head and shoulders there. I'm gonna just
Wait
put
on
my
the
stop
close
down here.
above. I think that wouldn't be messing him up though. He'd be just straight looking for head and shoulders.
Spiking all the way back up here. I'm gonna
Okay, it
go
closed above
early
right
then.
here.
I want to just see where
This
we're
this
at
would have been in my
because a
entry
lot of the
if I
times
wanted to
recently
get
I feel
in.
like it's hit the open
So he would have got
and
in better.
then
He would have got in a better
slowed
entry
down.
than me.
And so
But
getting out at just
I would
2x
either
is
got
really
in
easy
there,
to do.
here,
I'll
or when it
see how
closed
we hit
above
2x,
here.
I think, and then I think
When it
maybe I'll
came above
go
here. So where
previous
he at?
candlestick
Yeah,
with the trailing
where
stop.
he
And
at?
while we wait for this trade, make sure to check out the Ninja Trader Arena Cup $400,000 real money prize pool tournament. Half the spots are already taken, so make sure to get your spot here in this
That's the
QR
tournament
code
I was in,
linked
y'all.
below. So I still might get out
That was
at
my first ever
3x
tournament.
if it repeats there, just because
If y'all don't
mentally it's
know
just a
the
big
result or
win
one
and I
of the
haven't
results,
had it
go
in a
look
while.
at
If this
my
also reverses here,
November
I'll
4th
probably put
live
my stop
stream.
up here as well. I definitely, if this starts popping up here, I'm going to move trailing
Hey, my
stop.
boy Ian.
Like
My
really
boy
tight here now.
Ian. My
My
boy
cop's a 2x.
Ian.
NASDAQ is popping as well. For me, mentally, I feel like getting 5K on the trade is kind of a mental number
But
I'm
I ain't
working
gonna
with right
lie.
now. It's not
What
good,
kind of
but that's
boy?
just the
What the?
reality.
This man
I
got
just
four
don't
ES
want to just let
contracts.
that control what I'm doing.
What
I don't
kind?
want to
Boy, he
believe that trailing
oversizing like
stop and believe this
crazy.
is just going to continue to pop. I don't think that's over greed. I'm
This
just
boy
going to put
got
a
four
trailing stop
ES.
here right at the bottom of this candle because I think either it's going to keep going up or it's going to knock me out.
I
You know,
would
knock
thought
me
he
out here
been.
at
Oh, he on a 1 minute chart.
4,700.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
totally happy with
So I'm
that.
finna say with this big old move, bro, he'll be a way more than 4 bands
Come on,
with four
hold, hold,
ES,
and keep
but he on
going.
a 1 minute chart. I thought this was like a five
Okay.
or something,
I'm totally
five
happy
or
with that.
1 hour chart.
But six start to
I
the
mean
day,
five
six
15
start to the
chart.
week. That is exactly what I want to be doing in the mornings, and that's my repeatable setup right there. Get the emotions of managing it and dealing with this. If I wasn't as triggered by the money right now, I
I
would
don't
roll
think.
through this and let it do
I
a
just feel like this
50%
entry was a
pullback
little too
and let
premature.
it go higher. But
You gotta wait
also,
on that close, right? Once
getting
it
to that
closed
setup
past
is
here, then get
exactly what I
in.
wanted,
So
and
like I
that's
said,
what's
I
going
would
to
have got
lead me to my
in.
trading. That's what's
Let's
going
go
to
back
lead
real
me,
quick.
and that's
I know I said
key.
I ain't gonna go back, but
And let it go higher.
this is what I'm talking about. This was a decent entry. Like if you wanted to, okay, it took that high, made a high. You could have gotten that long, but it easily could have just whoop, dropped right back down, kept the shorts going. I wait on that actual close past this high. Like if it's making the high, I want to see it close past that mother. Then I'm getting in. So this would have been a candle I would have got in on this one right here. Either when it. So once it wicked this high one time and broke it, I probably got in once it broke this high. So this the only time I don't wait on is the close pass. If we just made a high, then we come make another high. Okay, boom. Now I can get ready to get in. But usually I like to wait on the close, so it would probably I would have got in like up here. Close above, I would have got in. We would have caught this right here. So like I said, he did get in a better entry because he would have got in here versus here. So he probably made like what 1,500 more than us, But this is a lot safer though. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot safer. Soon as it pushed up, we got our first red. Well, here's blue. But we got our first red. I'm gonna wait on it to give us our first green counter. I'm gonna set my stop loss behind it. So boom, got our first green. Stop loss would have been right here. So I would have been here. Stop loss there. Moved up in the profit. Waiting, waiting, waiting. We got another high. We got our first red. I'm gonna wait on the first green. Stop loss move up. Once we get that green, so my stop loss would have been here. At this point, got our first red. Wait on the first green. Stop loss would have been sitting here. And I still been in the trade right now. It wouldn't have stopped me out yet. I would have still been in the trade even though he got out.
But all things considered, I waited for that setup. This is exactly what I wanted, and that's what I want to be doing with my trading. That's what's repeatable, and that's how I will be consistently profitable.
But hey, my boy got that full rate. Almost
So it's
five.
coming down
Quit playing with
to
him.
the
My boy
support zone
Riley.
on the Nasdaq. We've
Let's
had a
go,
nice
Riley.
pullback, and we're coming into this 15-minute
Fullback.
reversal timing.
Boy, that's
So we're
a
gonna be
whole
looking
break.
for potential
Look,
long here. The problem is, if
my
we
boy
look at
said
the
pullback. That
ES,
must
it's
straight and
just chopping
downtrend.
here. It's just opened up and really done nothing. And I have been trying to drill into my head, if they're not aligned, I don't take a trade.
Yeah, they online. Don't fool with it. I ain't gonna lie. If they ain't aligned, it's
Okay,
just gambling.
so
Cause
Nasdaq,
one of them got to catch up
Nasdaq
with
just
each
sitting
other.
here
If
chopping,
one
just
too high, the
opened
other one
and
got to come
chopped.
up.
It didn't
One too
really
low, the other one
do
got to
what
come
I was
down.
looking for. We're
You don't
coming
know
up
which
on
one got
3
to do what.
o'clock, the 30-minute window. The 15-minute window right here didn't really make sense. It just kind of sitting here chopping.
Ain't that chop
Again,
crazy? Y'all see
I want to be
that in
going
the
into every
middle?
day looking for
Them
the
whew.
15 or 30-minute reversal, and if it doesn't show up, just
But he
call
on
it.
a
Move
1 minute
on.
though. He on a 1 minute. That's
Don't
why it
get
looks so
sucked in
crazy.
trying to capture a
I don't know how
1 minute.
he can
If it
trade on the
doesn't show
one
up, it
minute.
doesn't
Ooh,
show up. There's no point in trying to stay and
be headaches.
figure this out because it could
You
just
get faked
chop
out
here
so much
forever.
with the 1 minute.
I'm sure it eventually goes some direction, but
If
it's
y'all got
that
trouble with
tradable.
getting
It's
faked out,
that
just go to a higher
consistently
time frame.
tradable for me to repeat
Still
over and
trade what you
over.
do, your
And
strategy, just go
in
to a
my
higher time frame.
experience, for me,
You're
no.
gonna get less
And so I'm
fake
just gonna
outs.
call it and move on to the next day.
With our cutting-edge chart trading feature and
Come on, bro.
300 plus indicators, you can now trade directly off the
We
chart
don't,
anytime,
anybody use
anywhere,
Iron Beam?
delivering seamless trade.
Do any of y'all use Iron Beam? Let me know in the comment section below. And let me know how it is. I ain't never used Iron Beam.
The
I'm
last
trying to
5
have a
weeks
account
has
with every
been a
firm,
roller
every
coaster
firm,
for me.
any
I think
broker.
now
I'm trying to
the
have a account with
last
everybody.
2 weeks have been way more focused and exactly how I want to
Dang, he
trade
ain't
and
good
how
in the
I
back. What
know how
that
to be
is?
profitable trading. And the first 2 weeks, if you look at, kind of just go back in the video and look at how emotional I was, how focused on the results I was, and how I was kind of in
And that's another
this
thing.
emotional
I
death
feel like
spiral. When you look at my results,
it's also a
it was
lot when
really
there's more pressure
destroying
on you.
my
You don't
trading.
you
And I
don't be
think that's
trading the same,
exactly
bro.
what happens
Cause even like
to
with me,
every
when
trader
I did my first
when
ever live
they get
stream
way
trading in
too
front of my
focused on the
channel,
results,
I was doing too
or
much, bro.
the
I was trying
money
to
gets
impress
too
people and
big, and
everything,
you just get in that tunnel vision.
and it kind
And
of
I
messed me
really
up.
had that for the first 2 weeks, and having to
Even with
reset
my first
myself and
tournament I was doing,
find
trying
a
to
bottom and essentially
overdo
being
it,
like, this
you ain't
shit,
trading the same way
so
you
I can
normally do,
start to
and it
burn
it kind of
tens of
mess you up,
thousands of dollars now at my new
So that
setup.
probably what happened with him.
And
Him
doing
knowing he
that
doing the
while
challenge
trying
the first
to
2 weeks, he kind of
play
probably
ball and
overdid it.
everything it made it very, it added to the intensity. And so
Yeah.
that's something I wasn't used to, and
See,
adjusting
look,
to that took a couple weeks.
adjusting
And
to it. Yeah.
now going forwards,
My boy Riley
for
good.
these last 2 weeks,
Feeling Riley.
I can
Been making
really
that
looking
paper.
back is my focus has got to the right mindset and the right
Yup.
way I want to be thinking about trading and the right
Making
way
that money.
any successful trader should think about trading. Because at the end of the day, it's about doing what I personally can
Alright
consistently
now, right? You
and
doing all that talking,
profitably
man. Come on.
capture every because
But he doing
it's
all
the
that time.
goal
I try to let him rock.
every single day.
I try to
It's
let
one
him
of those
rock,
things
but he was
where
doing too
we
much
can
talking,
just
bro. Come on.
jump in and try and just read the market in real time and capture every move that the day has, even if it's in my morning window. And I
Man, what's
can
the result?
consistently back and reading
No,
for that 15-minute together. And if I'm
come
really
on, bro.
confident, there's hey, I'm just gonna move on
Riley.
with the day, even if or I could take 4 trades a month, and if I make 4 or 5K from
Riley,
it's
come on,
bigger and
bro.
bigger. So that is how
What the
I can
results
be
was?
consistently profitable trading with this new size. That is
What the
how
results?
I focus on going forwards. I size up. It gets mean.
Well, I get. Yeah, we don't know the results. He ain't say nothing, bro. He ain't even tell her how much he made. We gon' I can kind of guess though, cause he was down. He was down like 9 bands. He ended up making 4,500. Then what the next day he made like 4 bands. So he pretty much break even out of 30 days. Yeah, he pretty much broke even out of 30 days. Man, who this dude looking at? Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, bro. Yeah, like the video, comment down below any other videos or reactions y'all want me to. I mean, yeah, other videos y'all want me to react to. Yeah, subscribe if you ain't. And your boy Keith is out. Peace.